All right, let's do CSS battle. Come on. Wow, my computer is being really slow today. Okay, this might be a challenge. All right, can't spell style. That's always a good start. And my keystrokes show up like a second after I make them. Background, or not. Purple. Body. I don't even know if I'm going to use the body. Paragraph. Border. 10 pixels, solid. That color. Uh, height. 100. Border's not thick enough. 20. I guess I'm going to do this one first. I don't know why exactly, but I am. Let's actually on the body say margin 0. Margin 60, 80, 75, 75. Looks like 75. 25. Nope. What am I doing at the bottom? Maybe 25. 25. 35. Okay. That's something. Height needs more. 150. Looks kind of right. Let's grab the next paragraph tag. Margin minus 50. This background I do not want everywhere, so let's use ampersand. All right. 150. 160. 5. 25. 75. 95. 125. 0. And it's too high. I'm going to have to make its height different. And then 0. Nope. 35. Height 100. Okay, there are those two boxes. Yeah. I'm going to do this box next. If I can get a cursor. Boy, this is really infuriating. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I got a cursor. Paragraph. Height. 0. Margin. Minus, I don't know, start at 100. 200. 220. 230. Getting close. 35. 200. Nope, it doesn't matter. 0, 20, 200. 300. 320. 5. Okay. And now the axes. Paragraph, which I don't have yet. For sure. Width. 20, no, 0, 0, 20, 20. Margin, 0. Height, 180. Okay, margin, minus 30. 35. Height needs to be more. Let's call it 200. And pull it up a little more, minus 50. Is that it? Nope, not quite. 55. 60. And height's 210. That should be it. For a speed run, that took forever. Over 7 minutes. Okay. Now, if we weren't trying to be quick and failing, how would we do this? Blah, blah, blah. So this shape is a square. These are rectangles. So it's not going to be easy to box shadow that from these. I don't think that you can quite use a double border for this because I think the space between them is larger than the border itself, or larger than the color itself. You could do some interesting things with gradients, maybe? Conic gradients? So conceptually, there's big box. This looks like a scaled down version of this box. Not exactly scaled down, though. You couldn't use scale because the width of the borders is the same, so you can't scale it, but you could size it down. So let's try something dumb. Let's try background gold. What? And instead of margin 0, let's have margin be 35. And then let's try to get rid of what we don't want, which seemed easy when I thought about it. Let's try box shadow inset 10 pixel, 10 pixels, just to draw something. 0. That's not the one I want. I want the opposite of that. And 0 blur and shrink of, I don't know, 20 pixels. So kind of the exact opposite of what I want, but that's okay. It can be switched. I'm only going to get to use that once, and all of the corners are full. I don't think that's going to get me where I would want easily. Maybe I could do kind of like that. That's none of the dimensions are right, but this would have to be minus, I don't know, 1500, 160, 70. We'll have to shrink more, 30. That would get one of those. I think I tried yesterday or the day before yesterday, I don't know, to do more than one that didn't really work. So I don't think this is a good route to go down. Let's get rid of that. All right. I don't have great ideas, so I'm going to pause. All right. I actually haven't made a bit of progress since I paused. I've just thought for a minute. I think that the right move here is box shadows. Not the way I was doing it though. So I'm going to start with this inner square. Yeah, doesn't need to have a background, I don't think. So let's make it so I can see it. There it is. I have a bunch of paragraph tags, which I'm going to temporarily get rid of, maybe permanently. I don't know. I haven't thought this through yet. So margin is going to be, I don't know, 135, 150, 80, 30, 35. No, that's right, but getting close. All right, one looks like 45. 120, 45, 55, and 55. Okay. Then we're going to say box shadow And it's going to be 0, 0, 0, 20 pixels. There's the first one. It's the wrong color right now, but that's okay. I need to pause for a minute. All right. Uh, so, box shadows, that's where we were. Yeah. So, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's actually go ahead and just add color here. And I'm pausing again. We are back. We're still doing box shadows. So the next one is going to be 20 pixels. 20 pixels, 0, 40 pixels. Uh, uh, come on. Okay, that's wrong. Minus. Getting closer. This one is going to be the purple color. And of course, we can't see it at all. I don't think it's right, but that's okay. Next one is going to be 0, nope, I don't know, 20 pixels minus 20 pixels, 0, 80 pixels. Okay, now we can start to see the previous one. And we can see if it's close to right. It is close to, but not right. 30. And it needs to move up and over. So minus 30, and then be 20, I think. Well, it's hard. Okay. Now it needs to move back. Beautiful. Boy, I'm struggling with this today. The performance issue that I'm seeing is not helpful at all. Okay, I think I finally have something working for just this part. This part is all wrong. The next part is all wrong. What's that going to be? Is it going to be 50? And 25? 30. And minus 30. And not 50. 40. Now I've lost my mind on what's going on. That might be right. Looks okay. Now, we just need the edges of the rest. How do we do that? Well, we can do yet another box shadow. I think it's going to be 25 pixels minus 25 pixels, 0, and maybe this one's 80 pixels. I don't know. Bigger. Okay, that's too much and not enough at the same time. So let's make this 60 and offset it some more. So I want to get, what do I want to get? I want to get something that goes all the way across here. That's what I'm going for. So it needs to go 35, 40, 40. Okay, not big enough yet. 65, and let's do 45. Okay, that's the thing I want. Now, on top of that, we need to have one, and this might mess things up, that's going to be 25 pixels minus 45 pixels, 0, 45 pixels. Yeah, purple. Okay, close. Wrong, but close. It's going to be 45. I want, what do I want? I want basically this box further up. Which means 45 is right. Is it? No, it's not. 35, 55, 65, 75. And now move it back. 35. That's what I want. And then I need another one that's going to be pushed that way. So it's going to be, just going to put some numbers in that are probably wrong. Minus 25, 0, 35, color. Let's make it red so I know where it is. Because it's nowhere. Okay. That's what I want, I think. Close, not right yet. Needs to move up. That might be it. Let's see if the extension will load today, because that is a match. Extension will load eventually. Let's just unit replace. Did it replace no units? I'm gonna do some squirreling around with units, try some Q values, see if this is actually just failing or something else is happening. But that's basically, I think, the solution I'm gonna end up with today. Thanks for sticking with me through computer problems if you made it, and I'll see you next time. All right, one more today. This is kind of where we were last. I did some unit replace with queues. It was mildly successful. Not everything worked, but there's a better idea. And Cone helped out a lot with this one with kind of a high level description of what he did. So I'm going to see if I can repeat it. So, background, purple. Border, 20 pixels, solid gold. Margin, don't remember numbers, 75. Looks pretty good. I think it's like 75, 75, 35, 35. Okay, that's the kind of outer gold box, this one. We can still see the body here. It has too much margin now, but that's okay. We know how to fix that. So margin, 25, 35, 30, 30, 30, minus 20, minus 20. Okay, there are those. Now we have to deal with the other stuff. To do that, I'm going to do kind of what I did before and do box shadows. So I'm going to select just the HTML. And I'm going to say box shadow. I don't know, 20 pixels, 20 pixels, actually minus 0, 20 pixels. That's kind of what I want. Yep. And then on top of that, I'm going to have one that goes 10 pixels, 30 pixels, 0, 10 pixels, something like that. But minus on the vertical. Wow. Let's make this one red. Okay. 40, and then 20, and then but it needs to shrink. Minus 10. And then this is back to 10. This is 50. Okay, let's put some colors, proper colors in on things so I can see what I'm doing. This is this color. Okay, that's correct. And then one more. It's going to be, I don't know, the opposite, 50 pixels minus 10 pixels, 0 minus 10 pixels. Uh, nope, purple color. Let's make it red again. I have too much commas. Okay, maybe it was right. Let's make it purple again. That looks right. That is right. Minified, we have 180 characters. We can unit replace 176. I'll play with some key values, but basically that's the solution. Also, we can get rid of this and put it in a color. That'll save a little bit. I think that saved a little bit. I don't know. One character looks like, because I just submitted 270 and now it's 269, so that saves one. Uh, yeah, so that's probably my last attempt for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.